Permutation City is a 1994 novel by Greg Egan. It's actually my second read by Egan, though the first novel I've read by him. The first story I read by him was Axiomatic, which is a cyberpunk story. Kind of similar to this, though Axiomatic is obviously much shorter. And I can also say that I enjoyed Axiomatic more, very much packing a punch and a very short page count. This is kind of a big idea sci-fi novel with some far future elements and characters that aren't so bad. The year is 2045. Paul Durham wakes late. He is one of a handful of characters, and this is only the prologue. The rest takes place in 2050. And Paul is in a simulation, one that feels, well, pretty much real, right? This world also has copies, which are uploads of a consciousness, brain emulations that act as what we'd call intelligent beings. Wealthy people have been able to make these backups, but they have no rights internationally or by really any polity either. In fact, this Paul is a copy, and while feeling physical and knowing he is not, he is, well, kind of mad about this. That's a maddening concept. Now he's not angry, he's mad, right? I really appreciate this take, as I imagine this would be a very realistic reaction to being human, but not. Like being a brain in a jar, right? We are not us without our bodies, even if the simulation feels physically real. If you knew it wasn't, then that would be maddening. This also comes into themes of immortality as well. So this future is one with a globe that is feeling the effects of climate change as well. Globalization has made an almost singular culture and a singular economy on Earth. Cloud computing has become very vast as well. Maria, another character, is checking her email and other online things in Chapter 1. Something big happens and she gets kicked out. This, along with the prologue, just send wave after wave of computing, physics, and other kinds of scientific lingo, into the page. And it might be a little much for some readers. Definitely didn't really help me enjoy the story, but I guess it wasn't terrible. Raymond is I don't know how to say it, but is another character doomed with guilt of sorts. This plays with the mind-body problem, metaphysics, and general philosophical functionalism, cogito ergo sum and Turing test and all that. It also looks at God, or the idea of God, and how that definition changes, particularly with pantheism. It also has many twists and turns that are confusing and maybe mind-blowing to some, but entertaining at least. You will be questioning reality a little bit in this one. There is some sexual content that's a bit explicit. Now, there's interesting kinks are made obvious too. It also gets a bit gruesome at times, and even religious, though this seems to be written off as kind of naive, and hell more as a psychological construct, kind of post-Christian feeling in this sense. A cool note, though, actually, is that the first copy, right, capital C copy, was made in 2024 in this future, which is our year. Anyways, Liam from Liam's Lyceum. I will catch you next time.